So my campaign manager got arrested last night by local Maple Grove police who were running interference for and protecting ICE officers in their hotel, just trying to get nighttime. It was very sad. Our legal and political architecture can't hold these men accountable, so the people must. And when the people, generally liberals, say things like ICE is bad, but we love our local police, or the police are bad, but the National Guard gave us coffee and donuts, I'm like, what are you on about? They're all carrying guns to do violence on behalf of a system of violence that cannot be reformed. Some units might be less egregious, but they shouldn't have been there in the first place. See the Iraq War. So when I was in Israeli military detention last fall, it was the same conditions we put people in Afghanistan at the TIHA, temporary holding area, which is the same conditions we put people in our own prison systems. Oh, you have diabetes? We're just gonna throw out your insulin because we only have the capacity for violence and we have nothing to offer you beyond that. So humans are going to human, right? You know, some folks are going to make mistakes, but it is the architecture of violence itself that should not exist in the first place that must be dismantled root and branch. The only people materially benefiting from it are the billionaires. And since you can't reform a system that was built on violence and only offers violence in service of accumulating wealth for the very few, I'm running an anti-campaign as our Republican institutions that we've relied on for generations collapse. We are going to use them while they still exist to agitate, educate, and organize people to build dual power outside of the violence of the state. At least that's the vision, and we'll see if we can materialize it in the next year. When I said we were running an unconventional campaign, this is kind of what I meant. There's just no effective leadership that can bridge the gap with conservatives and fight for a better future outside of a suicidal system that cannot be reformed. So stop differentiating between guys who carry guns on behalf of the state. That's some like global war on terror psyops stuff. You know, the Marines are so bad to be occupied by, but thank God our battle space is now being owned by the 101st Airborne Division. They're way less crazy. Like, what are we even talking about? The wars have come home, y'all. If you want actual leadership and guidance outside the state, you can follow the People's Corps tagged in the description. It's a new initiative. Got a lot of kinks and rough edges, but we're going to make it work. And there's really not enough of us right now, so please get out from behind the screen and do something as revolutionary as meeting your neighbor. It's a crazy thing to try for in the end stage of capitalism, but that's what our campaign is all about. So cheers, y'all. I'll be in Minneapolis for a minute. We're going to do an initiative with like local organizers on the ground, like what rapid response and ICE Watch looks like and stuff like that. So hope to see you tomorrow.